My name is Andrew Depree and I will be presenting and demonstrating the multifunctional koi pond control system. The problem statement is that the client is unable to attend and take care of his koi pond. The client wants to grow the koi pond, but due to lack of attendance and constant traveling, the client is unable to take care of the koi pond. The multifunctional koi pond control system is a system that resolves all the issues for the client. The system runs everything that the pond may require automatically since it has the sensors to do so. It has a temperature sensor, a real-time clock, a float switch, and relay systems to control the water pumps of the system.
This is the block diagram of the system, which displays the basic operation of the system and how it is being operated. This is the circuit diagram of the system that has been designed. By connecting the system in the format of this circuit diagram, you will be able to have a multifunctional koi pond control system. As seen as down here below by the breadboard, this is the basic breadboard connection that was used as a small prototype to test the connections and to see the correct operation of the system. This is the design PCB for the system. This is to make it a bit easier and to use a much more smaller space for the operation, and which provides a better and solid connection than a breadboard, and it's easily to fit and so forth. This is the flowchart of the system as the way it has been coded for the Arduino. As you can see, it goes from start to the Arduino, testing the time through the real-time clock for feeding, which triggers the servo motors and the force sensor and so on, which drops the food at that specific time. The system then tests for the temperature range, for if the temperature is in the correct feeding and spawning time for the kois, and if it's not, the pump will turn on and circulate till the temperature is met for that system. Same goes for this water pump. When the water levels are very low, the pump will turn on, pumping the koi pond fully until it will turn off again, which all these operations are being displayed via the LCD and can be viewed via the Wi-Fi module, even from a very far distance.
And so on, I will now demonstrate the operation of the prototype for this koi pond control system. I will now be demonstrating the automatic koi pond control system.
Looking at the control system, we can see from the front that the adjustable power supply is set to 12 volts. This is to ensure the operation of both servos, which draw a lot of power. And we can also see that the pump is off and the display of the temperature. So let's say the water of the koi pond is being drained a bit and there's lower water levels. We can see that the pump should turn on at any second. The pump is on until, let's say, the pump fills the koi pond again. We can see that the pump will switch off. Now, kois need a certain temperature to feed, or to feed more often, or to spawn. So between the ranges of 20 and 27 degrees, the water is fine. The kois will spawn during those temperatures. So by increasing the temperature, we've got 2 cups of water here, hot and cold. We can see that there should be a rise in temperature. So just a short moment. Since it's increasing above 27 degrees, it should go on circulating, turning on the circulating pump. And so by decreasing the temperature, we can also see, if this would happen,
that the pump should also turn on, but we'll first see like a small demonstration of what will happen if it's in the correct temperature range. So if it's in the correct temperature range, the circulating pump will turn off. But soon, let's say the water would go in a colder way, like you can see there, the pump turns on again, up until the koi pond reaches the correct temperature. We will see that the pump will turn off for the circulating pump. So just in a short moment, when it's above 20 degrees, the circulating pump will turn off. By utilizing a real-time clock, we can see that at this feeding times that the servo motor drops the food for the serving container. It's just set in seconds, for every few seconds, to easier demonstrate the system. So every few seconds it should turn, and only then will the bottom with the full sensor, when it's filled with food, turn also. Looking at the cloud connection, we can see the ESP has been connected here in the box for this control system. We can then go here to the cloud connection and see that it has been updated less than a minute ago. The earlier increase and decrease in temperatures, we can see here. There's the bigger increase in temperature, the on and off of the pump, that the pump turned on and off at that time. The feeding time of the koi pond, as we can see here, it operated in those quick seconds to demonstrate, which is actually only not affected since it's actually supposed to be set for hours, to turn every few hours instead of every few seconds. Here we can see the pump for circulating that was on and off here earlier. And this is the final connection and setup for the cloud connection of the automated control pump system.